Hi guys, welcome to Mooch's Ways channel. Hope you're all doing well. So in this video I'm going to do a little review on a DVD I was sent. It's called Snap Dogs Bagging the Bunnies. It's made by a good friend of mine, Mikey Cookson. He runs a YouTube channel, Fur, Feather and Fin. Make sure you go over to that, give that a like and subscribe. He's got some good videos on there. So yeah, it's a DVD, obviously based on Snap Dogs, which are Whippets or Betty Whippet type dogs. Mainly ferreting, so you get to there's some good footage of the dogs marking, catching. The DVD is primarily based on bolting rabbits to the dogs. Great footage of that. Some really good dogs, and it's filmed by lads who actually get out and do a bit of the sport. It's filmed in North Wales, I believe. There's 4 or 5 different dogs on there. There's a little bit of lamping footage as well. It's it's really good DVD. If you're new to running dogs or snap dogs, and you're thinking of getting a little Betty Whippet or Whippet type dog, then give this DVD a watch. It will show you all you need to know about these fantastic little dogs. There's some good catches. You see the dogs marking. Also, as with anything, they've left the misses in as well. Your dog's not going to catch everything it runs, so that's always good to see. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's just over an hour long, so perfect. Plenty of days and nights out on it. So if you want to, it was filmed in 2014. 2013-14 season, so a few years ago now. But if you go over to Mikey's YouTube channel, there's some more recent footage of his dogs doing their stuff. Like, I know he's got a few ratting videos, and he's got some rabbiting videos. But if you want this DVD, guys, get onto Mikey, either through his YouTube channel, or if he's on Facebook, just look up Fur, Feather and Fin. He's on there. I know he's got a few of these left. So cheers for sending me that, Mikey. That was a real good watch. I enjoyed that. Like I say, if you're new to it, or even if you're an old hand at it, and during this COVID-19 lockdown, I know things are a little less restricted now. Certainly in England they are. We can get out a bit more now. But if you're still on lockdown and you're a little bit bored and you miss getting out, order one of these, that a while away, an hour, you'll enjoy it. So also, I got another drop in the post this week. These came Saturday. I got sent 2 long nets by a very good friend of mine, Jimmy. Shout out to him for sending me these. He sent me 100-yard nylon long net, 6 ounce. I think he's only used this once. He doesn't really get out much with the long nets now. He prefers his light days out. These are old, like, traditional style long nets, so not like your modern quick sets where you've got a basket and the poles all attached. These ones you have to run out yourself and use the old traditional hazel poles with them, which, they're not that much. They're not really that much slower to set, to be honest. You just run them out, the length of them out, and then you go along, sticking the hazel poles in, then you just wrap the top line round, done. He also sent me this one. I believe this one is a 50-yard one. It's not hemp, it's made out of something called Irish linen. It's a very light net, actually. Looks good quality. Again, he's used it a couple of times, but he doesn't really have much call for it, so he sent it to me. They'll certainly get some use. Again, that's going to require hazel poles. So if you've never used an old style long net before, pretty simple to use. You just run them out. As long as you roll them up properly after use, so they're not tangled like this, and roll them up neatly, they'll be just as easy to unravel as a quick set. So if you're new to it, what you want to do if you get one of these nets, just go out and cut yourself some hazel poles. And what you really want to do is to get the right length for hazel poles. Is you want to be able to put the pole under your armpit and it to reach to the tip of your fingers. That's about the length you want for them. I know some people do them shorter. The shorter you have the pole, the better the bag in the the lower down the net it's got more give in it. You know, old style traditional long netting is seen as quite an art because not many people do it anymore. These are the types of net that, you know, you used to go out at night and set. Obviously the quick set has taken over now for obvious reasons. As in the name, it's a quick set. It's a little less fiddly. You know, all you got to do is, it's already attached to the poles and it's in a basket. All you got to do is stick the first pole in, you walk backwards and net will feed out of the basket, and it carries on to the next pole, you know, and you put it away in the same way. But what I was thinking of doing with this one is, this 100-yard one is, you can buy the fiberglass poles online quite cheaply with the rubber grommets on them. So what I was thinking of doing is buying some of them and making that one into a quick set. And then keeping this Irish linen one as a more traditional long net with the hazel pegs. Like I said, I've set these old style long nets before. It takes no real longer to set them than it would a quick set if you're used to it. Obviously, it just takes a little more care with putting them away. As a quick set, you know, you can't really get it wrong. You just reel it back into the basket. You know, pole at a time, easy enough. Whereas these ones, they take a little more care. You've got to take all the hazel poles off first and then make sure you roll it up in a fashion that it's not going to get tangled. So the next time you use it, it's easy enough to unravel. Yeah, so I shall be taking those up when I get the chance to a field and just unravelling them. I know my friend did untangle them. The last time he used them, he actually had an unfortunate incident with his dog. He lost his dog, so he didn't really take care with the nets, you know. Understandably, really, he wanted to get the dog out of there, so he just sort of took the nets down quick style, and yeah, he did untangle them, but as he said, they need stretching out and the bag needs sorting out in them. So I'll do that and check them over, and then they'll be good to go for when I get back out rabbiting. Yeah, obviously, hopefully, now the restrictions have been lifted a little bit and we can travel now, I should be getting out within the next couple of weeks. Probably not doing any rabbiting, but I'll get out with a 410. I know there's a few squirrels in my wood I need to keep on top of. I haven't been out for a while, so I'll make a video of that when I get out and do that. But I just wanted to make this video today to you know, tell you about the DVD. You know, it really is worth a watch. Do order one of these. It's a good watch, good dogs. You know, if you're already interested to that type of thing, then yeah, it'll be right up your street. It's definitely one to add to your DVD collection. I certainly will be giving it another watch. Yeah, I hope you're all well. I hope, you know, I know some people are going back to work. I certainly have. Getting back to a little bit of normality now. You know, I haven't really been doing anything with the dogs. I know it's been quite dry and hot round here and the ground's quite hard, so I haven't really been doing any hard running with the runners. I've just been taking them out early mornings. I was out with them at around 7 this morning before all the fair weather dog walkers get out there. Just keeping them fit really, keeping them interested. Nothing too major. But I'll be bringing you some more videos on them anyway. I know, you know, with this lockdown, it's not going to be long before the new season rolls around. Once harvest is done, really, as long as the ground's soft enough, we really start getting out on the lamp. Then once all the crops and the silage and stuff like that have been cut and everything's short again, we'll start getting out on the rabbits again, and hopefully be able to get you some good footage. I've got a half decent little camera. Obviously I film these talk videos on my mobile. I've got a half decent little camera that I can use to film when I'm out ferreting. I'm going to make a little mount for my lamp, so hopefully I can get some decent footage of the dogs catching the rabbits on the lamp. You know, and just get some good footage going for you guys to see. Obviously, probably be short videos, but you know, should be able to get some good catches. Like I say, I do regret not filming much or anything last season. We had some good days ferreting, and there was some good catches with the dogs. You know, I got out ratting, had a good shoot on Beaters Day. That would have been a good one to film, and I'd been out quite a bit, but obviously I hadn't sorted out this YouTube channel. So this year's going to be the year that we can get some decent footage and show you a good, all-round, well-rounded field sports. You know, different things from, we can do ferreting, we can do lamping, we can do shooting with shotguns, lamping with the running dogs. I can film a bit of lamping with a rifle. Just a bit of everything really, just to show you guys what we get up to. I'll do a video of when I run these long nets out. I'll do a video of how to set and take down and, you know, fold up a traditional long net, for those of you who don't know. As I said before, the quick sets are very easy. You know, you can't really go wrong with them. I've tended to use quick sets now. Myself and a friend used to use these traditional long nets a lot. But for ease of use, we tend to use the quick sets because they're fast to set, they're easy to take down again, and you know, it's just that whole thing of when you're on a rabbiting job and you've got big hedgerows to do, you just want to, you know, you want to crack on as quick as you can. So you want to set the nets, ferret that hedgerow, and then you want to be able to move on to the next one quickly. You know, obviously in the winter you're fighting against the light. You know, when it gets dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock, you know, you want to really make as much use of the daylight as you can. So you need equipment that you can put up and take down quickly. So quick set fits a bill really, but these will be out during the season. As I say, I'll make this one into a quick set. And I'll keep this one as a traditional one, and we'll show you both of them. I'll actually do a video of the setting up both of them at the same time, so you can see the quick set being set up and this one. And to be honest, it won't be that much difference in time in setting them, in laying them out. The difference when you'll see the difference is the putting away of them. You know, the quick set is very fast to put away because you've just got to put it back in the basket, pick every pole up, reel it in. Whereas this one, you've got to spend a little bit more time. You've got to go along first, taking each individual pole down, and then you've got to wrap it up, but make sure it's nice and neat, make sure it's clear of debris, so the next time you use it, it's easy to reel out, you know, because there's nothing worse than having a long net that's absolutely full of twigs, brambles, leaves, stuff like that, and all these things can affect the way the long net works, and also will, you know, take you longer to set the thing. So, but yeah, there'll be a video on that. So yeah, just a quick video, guys. Hope you're all staying safe. Those of you who are back at work, hope you're enjoying being out of lockdown now, and let's keep it up. Yeah, as I said before, guys, get onto Mikey Cookson, Firth Everything on Facebook, or comment on his YouTube channel. I don't know how many of these he's got left, but order them. Snap Dogs, Bagging the Bunnies, great DVD, good footage. So cheers for sending that to me, Mikey, that was much appreciated, mate. Cheers to Jimmy for the long nets, again, much appreciated. Thank you for all your subscriptions, your likes. Anyone new to the channel, please like, subscribe. There's going to be a lot more videos coming. Obviously this is the first video I've made in a couple of weeks. I've just been a little bit busy, and I really don't, you know, I don't really want to bore you guys with too many of these talks. I know probably a lot of you want to start seeing some action, which will be coming. That hopefully will be my next video. I'm gonna in the next couple of weeks I'm gonna take a couple of walks out with the 410 in my wood and just see if I can thin out the squirrel population. It's a bit tricky this time of year, obviously, because the leaves are now the trees are now in full leaf. I really try and do the bulk of my squirrel control during autumn and winter time. I find the squirrels are a lot more active in autumn when they're gathering food, and obviously it's easier in the winter when there's no cover on the trees, but you know, it is what it is at the minute. I'll just try and get some footage for you, even if it's a little walk out. You know, we might get a couple of shots with the 410. You know, there's usually a lot of squirrels in the wood, because my piece of woodland that I shoot, it actually backs onto the National Trust estate, which that's a huge estate, very big, and they're very limited to the control they can do because it's a public area. They get a lot of walkers in there. They can't put poison down any longer because it gets tampered with. They can't trap for the same reason, because it gets tampered with. And they can't really shoot. They used to give out tickets for other people to shoot with air guns, but they no longer do that now because of public perception. There's just far too many walkers. So the squirrel control has really taken a downward turn on their ground, which, you know, it doesn't really help me, being as my wood borders on. As soon as I clear my wood, you know, the squirrels the next year, they'll just move straight back in. It's like a vacuum effect. You know, I clear my wood, and then the next year, after the summer, once all the squirrels are bred, they'll just bloody move back into mine, which, you know, it's like a never-ending story. You know, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, really. I mean, I enjoy shooting them. You know, it gets me out with a gun, but at the same time, it's not helping the songbird population or the timber value of the wood. You know, they do a lot of damage. And when I go there, I'll show you there's a lot of... it's mainly a beech wood. Beech are notorious for limbs dropping, you know, widow makers as they're called. But the squirrel population doesn't help that, because the grey squirrels, what they'll do is they'll ring the bark. They'll take the bark off in a ring, which actually kills the tree and makes it susceptible to infections, stuff like that, and then that will kill the branch, kill the tree, just timber value gone. So that's one of the main reasons why I need to get in there and control them. Last year I'd done quite a bit. I had 2 or 3 outings and I had well over 50 squirrels, you know, and that was just like an hour's walk around. So I'm hoping this year I won't see as many, but you know, with this nice dry weather we're having, warm weather, it's ideal for them to breed. You know, there's going to be a lot of food around for them, so I can probably get some good footage of a couple of days out on the squirrels, shooting them. And yeah, as soon as the cooler weather comes and the crops are down and everything, we should get out lamping and hopefully get you some good footage and some ferreting. So anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, thank you for your subscriptions, thank you for your likes, I really appreciate it. Anyone new to the channel, please press like and subscribe. There's more coming. Cheers, guys. Take it easy.